is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who is going to great lengths or going the extra mile because they have fallen in love or because they feel like they have found the one. It could also be, you've been dating for a while and they just don't want that distance between the two of you anymore. I do think for many of you, this is, I miss you. I don't like being, at a distance. I don't like only being able to see you like once a week, once a month, once a year, whatever it is. They're saying, I want things to change. I want to visit you or I want to move in with you. So there's exciting, like, let's take this to the next level, or I want you to know just how important you are to me. I think it is exceedingly interesting that we've got three threes, number 33 and number 3. So clearly that number is important. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. A little extra. I hope you're having a good day. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you, along with additional information on how to become a member. And also, if you're interested in a candle, it has the link to my Etsy page as well. All right, let's dive. Oh, and at the end of my last reading, I had somebody send over a super chat, but it was already, like I had already hit end. And I usually have like 2-3 seconds where I can still see the super chat, or sorry, the live chat, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's not as visible. So I can see what's happening, but I can't read the words. So I can check tomorrow, but I did see that there was a super chat. If anybody saw that or had a screenshot of it, cool. Otherwise, whoever did that super chat, I will do your question for you tomorrow, okay? I just can't see the live chat for a couple hours, I think because they moderate it or do something, and YouTube keeps that for a couple hours. All right. Let's see what we've got. This is the Tattoo Tarot. What else do we have? The Tower in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Definitely a sense of urgency. Oh. Really? I think we have someone who initially was thinking this relationship isn't going to work out, or maybe you're cheating on me, or maybe you've decided you want to go a different way. We got some confusion here. I think we have somebody who didn't realize how much they actually care or cared about you, being a little bit like nonchalant about the connection, not moving things forward or making it clear that they were interested in this person. And then now there's this like, if I don't make my intentions clear, if I don't make it obvious that I'm in love with you or that I want to be in a relationship with you, I might actually lose you. So we have someone who feels like they have fumbled or put at risk a relationship that's important to them. And they feel like this is their soulmate, but they didn't do right by them. So I have to do some big gesture here. Might even be a little expensive. But I have to do that in order to apologize because I gave you the wrong impression, or I let you think that you weren't that important to me. So we have the Six of Swords in the reverse because things got more complicated or seemed stressful. And I do feel like there's a distance here, right? I didn't come to see you, or I didn't make it clear that I miss you. This is like, I don't want it to be too little too late. I don't want you to be the one that got away. So I feel like I have to do something significant. Hello, JD. Hello, Curtis. Hello, Adrian. Oh, I don't really like that you say ma. Curtis, I don't take requests like that. Do you see room for a push-up? No. So, I'm sure it's not the first time you've heard no before. I'm busy, man. We have the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I know that I haven't been a good, like, well, I don't know. Are you in a relationship with this person? Some of you probably are. I haven't been there for you, or haven't been consistent. I've been kind of like breadcrumbing you. I haven't been giving you enough to show that I'm actually interested in you. So now that now that I have a moment, or now that I'm thinking about it, this person's like, I gotta do something quick. They don't even know that I like them, or they're probably questioning if I'm out here talking to someone else, you know? Y'all are wildin' today. What is up with this? No. Does it say this is Carmen's request whatever you want channel? No. Tarot, my friends. You want a tarot reading? That's why you're here. If you want to watch someone do push-ups, go watch a gym channel. You want to watch someone sing? Go watch a music video, my friend. This is the Marseille Cat Tarot. So we've got a sense of urgency because I didn't put enough energy or effort into this connection, or I made you second guess whether or not I actually had an interest in being with you or pursuing something serious with you. And if I don't want to lose you, I have to make very clear that I have emotions, or that I have an interest in something serious with you, or that I take this seriously. I realize now that I have sabotaged this relationship, and I have to do something, like speak up or take, like a big gesture here in order to show that I really do want you, or I really do care about you. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. Have you already fallen out of love, or have you already given up on me? Since I didn't do right, or since I left you hanging, since I maybe didn't really give you much of my time or pay you much attention, have you decided that you're done? Have you decided that you're moving on? Where do we stand? I don't like that we've had the Three of Cups come out in the reverse twice, because that is the card that talks about a third party, or potentially, like stepping out. But this does seem to me like maybe it's hinting more so that if you're not going to treat me the way I deserve to be treated, then I'm gonna, date someone else. I'm not really certain that this is for sure somebody has been unfaithful. I think more so it's like, well, if you're not actually like interested in spending time with me, then I can take a hint, like I can figure it out. Hello, Dwayne. How are you doing? Hello, Matt. What's up? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Strength. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I got to do right by this connection. I got to, even if I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to get rejected, or maybe you don't really care about me anymore, I got to do something. Even if you reject me, even if you laugh in my face, at least when I, go on with my life, I can look back on that and think to myself, I did whatever I could. It wasn't meant to be. But I don't want in 5 years to look back on the situation and wonder, if I had shown up and brought you some flowers, or brought you your favorite steak dinner, would we have been able to make it work? Would we have been able to get into a serious relationship, or, resolve the issues between us? Oh, that's awesome, Matt. Dwayne, we're sticking with the general reading right now, and we'll do personal questions in about 20 minutes, a little bit longer probably. Hello, Miss Liz. How we doing today? Some people just can't stay away. We have the Star and Five of Pentacles. This is that no contact energy. That like I blocked you or I thought we were done with this. It gets to a point where it's like, what are we doing here? And this person's looking at it like, oh, my bad. I probably like gave the complete wrong impression here. It's like they started to make a pizza and forgot about it. And now, you know, there's smoke piling out of the stove or the oven. This is like, I just had too much stuff going on. Or I didn't really like communicate the way that I should have. And they're showing up like, hey, I know I didn't talk to you for a week, but if I hang out with you for 3 days, does that make up for it? Eh? If I buy you something real cool, does that make you feel better about it? Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't know if I like this, to be honest. This person's coming through. They want to show you that they care about you. They feel like they need to make some grand gesture. But I don't really like that we keep having these, like, secretive cards coming out, or somebody who's maybe not necessarily going to tell you the whole truth. I really don't like seeing this Ace of Swords in the reverse because I feel like this is someone who's going to be a little bit dishonest about what they want. Now, maybe for some of you, they're also being dishonest about what has been happening for them over the last couple of weeks, but this feels to me more so like I'm going to lie about my intentions or how things might go over the next like couple of years, right? I don't think this person is honest with themselves about what they're capable of or about what they want. Actually, no, let's go with, we'll go with the Prisma Visions Tarot. Hello, James. What's up? How you doing? Dwayne, you don't know that? You've been watching me for a while. Really? I do freebies every now and then, but that tends to depend upon what the question is and whether or not I've done a free question for you before. I like to spread the wealth, you know? What else do we have? Wheel of Fortune. The Gift in the reverse. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So they're going to reach out to you. They're going to communicate. They're going to apologize because they have not shown you the attention that you deserve, or they have not acted the way they feel they should have regarding your connection. They're making a big effort now in hopes that they can make up for the fact that they haven't been making an effort. But this gift, I don't like that it's in the reverse because I feel like it's like, have you ever gotten a gift for your birthday or really whatever, Christmas, I don't care. And it's just 100% clear that that gift was purchased for someone else and someone was like, you'll like that, right? That works, right? Here's a gift card to Old Navy. Offense intended. I don't really like that place, sorry. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I don't know. I feel like this is someone who's not doing it right. Doing it and doing it and doing it wrong. They want good things. They want to be good to you. They want to be happy in a relationship. But I feel like they don't follow through on what they say. And if they don't have any accountability, then like, what are we really doing here, right? Claiming the first like. I don't know about that. We've got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Magician. I love this card. I think they have what it takes to be able to apologize. I think they could potentially convince you that, you know, they would do things differently if they could have, or that you really are important to them. I do think that they care deeply for you, but I think the biggest issue here is this person's just flat out inconsistent. They're not going to give you that consistent energy. They'll be like all over you and super obsessed and like, you know, I'm gonna be your best friend. And then, you know, for a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, all of a sudden now they're focused elsewhere. They're not as interested. They're not as communicative. Judgment. Four of Pentacles. And the Empress. So they're going to come back around. They're going to communicate. They feel like you are their person. They feel like they are your person. The issue is they are still secretive, or they are still looking at things like, I want to be in a relationship, but still be able to, like, you know, every once in a while act single. Or I want to be in a relationship, but I expect you to, like, you know, do everything I say. Or I'm the one who gets to make all the decisions. I just don't feel like there's long-term connection between the two of you, because, like, are they even serious? Like, there's got to be consistency, right? Hello, Jeremy. Oh, I hope you get that. Hello, of Light and Dark. How are we doing? Hello, Khalid. How are you doing? I'm pulling cards every day. We've got the moon in the reverse. I don't like that. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you're looking at this like, why would I go back? Why would I reconsider this? If I wasn't important to you then, if you couldn't find the time to connect with me or like tell me what was going on, if you couldn't communicate what the issue was, then why am I over here feeling like I'm the bad guy if I don't give you a second chance? Why would I be doing that? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you struggle to understand what's going to be different this time. If there's still a lack of accountability, if there's still some back and forth, unreliable energy with this person, then why would you expect a different outcome versus what already happened, right? You know, like, I think you know that this person would likely repeat that behavior. Khalid, I do personal questions at about 30 or 35 minutes in, and we're at 18 minutes and 15 seconds right now. With priority to those who tip or donate, and you can also donate a membership. You're surprised I know LL Cool J? Well, you can't see it right now, James, but I got one of my pant legs push up. Just one. I'm just kidding. That would look really weird with yoga pants. Thank you. I will be happy to pull a few cards for you. I'm so nervous I'm saying your name though, right? Is it Khalid or Khalid? One or two. Because I really, see, people used to call me Cameron, and that, like, gets under my skin. I really don't think that Carmen's a difficult, like, name to sound out. But I just want to make sure I'm saying your name correctly. Like the DJ. Oh, I don't know if that helps me. Was that Khalid then? I don't know him. Like, I could picture him, and I know everyone made fun of him for not going down on women. That's all I know. Sorry. Apparently he eats a lot, but not everything. Probably like the 90th person to make that joke, but I had to. I'm sorry. But so what's the pronunciation? All right, you guys, this is the love oracle. What else? I don't even think I could name a song of his. I shouldn't know these things about people. All right, so yeah, this is someone who walked away. It's like you're in the middle of a conversation with them and they get distracted by the sushi. And you're like, okay, so that went well. And now they're coming back around, right? They're like, hey, so I know I just like kind of ghosted you, or I didn't like, you know, show up for our date or whatever, or maybe you haven't heard from me for like 3 weeks, but should we try again? What do you say? I miss you. They just don't come across as a very serious person with regards to love. Maybe they got some other things going on and they're super serious about that. But I don't think they have the consistency that a relationship would require. Thanks. I think we need another candle here. Helps a little bit, right? It's a little hot in here, though. I might need to turn the fan on now. Will y'all allow me that? Give me 2 seconds. All right. So we've got third-party influences. Now, this could mean we literally have a friend who's like, why are you talking to that person anyways? You don't want a relationship. Let's go have some fun instead. But we could also have someone who got caught up in some family issues. But I'm going to say it, you guys. We've had the 3 of Cups come out in the reverse and this third-party card. Maybe they were flirting with someone else. Hello, Skimmy. How we doing today? Of course. Happy Easter Monday to you. Did you dress up like a bunny? Did you eat lots of chocolate? Yo, I went to the grocery store determined to find some discount Easter Robin's eggs, my favorite. They were gone. I didn't have any. It's not fair. What's up, Shaggy? How you doing? Any kind of connection from you to me? I don't think so, Joe. Oh my God, I never got that question before. That's interesting. Is it just because I'm freaking you out because I'm picking up on your energy? Because I suppose that's understandable. So we have escaping, clarity, and exhaustion. See, this person has a habit of doing this. They get into this like mindset where they just push people away and get distracted by other connections. It kind of feels to me like this is someone who's used to having like a 3-week, 4-week kind of cycle. And once you get past that cycle, it's like they lose attention or focus. With that exhaustion, I don't know, maybe they only have cool things to say for like 18 days and then they run out and they're like, I don't know what to say now. I used all my good jokes. I don't know what that means. What else do we have? Oh, that's funny. I just said I don't know what that means, and now we have the confusion card coming out. Sometimes people feel like they can get away with lying because they're real attractive, right? Like, oh, you're just so pretty. I want what you're saying to me to be true. Oh, you're just so hot. I just want to believe everything you say to me. If anything, I would think there is a higher correlation to dishonesty and good looks. But maybe you should just use your intuition on that. This person, I think they genuinely want to make up with you. They want to make it right. I think they want to be good to you. I think they want to have a little bit of fun. I think they're attracted to you, and I think that they're realizing that they let things get a little bit too out of control, or that they should have been checking in with you or communicating with you more regularly, right? So they get antsy. They're like, oh gosh, it's been like a month now and I'm still talking to the same person, and they're gonna start getting like expectations of me and stuff, and I'm getting like itchy. I guess I'm gonna run away now. And then they leave people in this uncertain energy where they're confused. Like, what's going on? 1 minute you were messaging me every 30 seconds, and then the next, I don't hear from you for like 18 days. What's going on? They don't know how to handle their emotions. And it happens. Ah, yes. Okay, I think I have heard that one. Hello, Patricia. How are you doing? What else do we have? This is the Energy Oracle. Healer of the Ages. Wow, door to romance. Okay, look at how similar those are. We got somebody's heart in a cage. A bird cage. I wonder if Robin Williams is in there. Nathan Lane. Hello, any birds? What I'm getting from this, someone's going to make an effort. They want to get closer to you. They want to reconnect. They want, if you're no contact, they don't want to be no contact anymore. But that heart is still in a cage. It's like they're teasing you. Like, oh, yep, I wanted a relationship, but only for 40 minutes. And now I want to go back to being single. They like your energy because you are this healer. People get addicted to your energy. That doesn't mean that they have a right to access it. They still have to treat you right if they want to be around your lovely energy. I don't think this person deserves it, to be honest. I think they inconsistently deserve it, which is also another way of saying they don't deserve it. Because if you only deserve it like every 21st day, chances are today ain't your day. Man holding a heart. This is your energy. Doesn't matter if you're not a man. The healer and the man holding a heart is the same, because your heart is not in a cage. You're over here like, yeah, I'm cool. So if I fall in love with somebody, I'm just going to be good to them. I'm going to communicate. I'm going to let them know what I want. Isn't that what people do? You are approaching, or you were approaching, this connection with more integrity and vulnerability, whereas this person was difficult or distant, maybe even a little bit toxic. That's weird, man, because that's a while ago. Don't you think that's like 30 years ago or something? Yes, it could. So we've got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And the 7th chakra is about self-preservation. So, you know what? It would be great if I could just set aside my fears and believe that things would go great this time with you. But I think I have to learn my lesson from how things went. It doesn't seem like things would go differently. I feel like I would be signing up for a membership that you cancel every month at the end of the month. Like, there's no long term. There's no consistency. This person hasn't really, I don't think they really know who they are, to be honest. I think they need to find themselves before they're going to feel comfortable connecting with anybody in a meaningful way. This is the Overthinker's Oracle. What else do we have? So this is my least favorite card in this tarot deck, or this oracle deck. Getting tested is always a good idea. But especially since there's been some time away from this person, or there's been some distance, and maybe even some questions regarding whether or not they've been hanging out with anybody else. Just, you know, protect yourself, get tested, protection, all that good stuff. But I would be cautious because I don't think the person who's coming back around really has the type of respect they should for what you need to do to respect other people's sexual health or just health in general, right? Because emotional and mental health applies here too. This is someone who ghosted you or left you wondering what was going on after they had been pursuing you. They don't know how to handle emotions. I feel like God is punishing me. It's not over. You belong to me. Did I say hello to Lemonade? Hello. How's it going? Oh, yeah, you're right, Matt. That's all right. That's a pre-approved nickname. And I do call him Lemonade, so I suppose it's only fair. Hello, the channel. I think everyone does some kind of magic. What kind of magic do you do? Wanting to propose marriage. What? Shut up. Are they going from 0 to 60? They're really going to be ignoring you and weird. And then now they're like, hey, remember me? I know I've been like kind of MIA or whatever. But, you know, when I wasn't talking to you and I was kind of flirting with other people, it just kind of like hit me that I'm in love with you. And maybe we should like make this official. How about no? Oh no. All right, let's not fight. Chaos magic. You said you don't pick the cards that fell out of the pack? Yes, I do. What cards fell that I did not pick? I don't know what you're talking about, Jim. That is literally my entire thing. Earth Angel. They see you as this Earth Angel. Remember you came out as that healer, right? And the man holding a heart. So there's a tendency for people who are toxic or codependent or non-committal to want that loving, compassionate companionship from someone who is capable of that commitment. They'll do the love bombing, they'll do the flirting, you know, they'll put you on a little bit of a pedestal. They'll get those, you know, couple days, couple weeks, couple months, whatever they want of lovey-dovey energy. And then they're like, ew, get away from me. I got what I want. There's no consistency. I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, but you know what I'm saying, right? They want love on demand. They don't want a relationship. New divine connection coming soon. What's that? There's someone else? You don't have to accept this person's, like, crumbs, okay? You don't have to accept this person's ghosty energy or not willing to invest in the connection, but just, like, wanting to take what they need. You don't need to accept that, okay? You deserve better than that. There's a new connection coming soon, and when you start to get closer to this new person, your ex is going to get irritated, and that's okay. Sometimes people need to lose what they didn't work hard enough to get so that they learn how to fix their issues before the next opportunity comes around. They're going to tell you that they have feelings. They're going to tell you what was going on. I don't know that they're going to give you the full truth. This card says, I'm going to confess everything. No, they're not. They're going to tell you they're confessing everything. They're going to make it seem like they're being as honest with you as they possibly could be. And they're still not as honest as they could be. I keep thinking about the first time, naked time, and I'm going to do anything and everything to get you back. This person just exaggerates. I don't feel like they make promises, right? They make promises and then they don't keep them. And then they get mad. They're like, oh, I can't believe that you're not interested. I can't believe you're not chasing me. Well, it's because they played games. You figured it out and you're like, it's actually not the kind of game that I like. So we have good karma, and I feel like this is coming to you. That's that new love energy, right? But the person from your past is obsessed with you and struggling to let go. They're going to feel a lot of jealousy and envy over the new relationship and wish that they could time travel to get you back. But they lost you. That's just how it is. All right, let's move to personal questions. This is the Meta Muse. And we've got Khalid up first and then Skemmy. Hello, John. How are you doing? Hello, Soft Skin. What's up? Yes, thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate y'all. Hello, Stevie. How are you doing? Why does R still help me financially if we're no longer together? Well, that's very kind, but we will ask that for you. And Stevie, I've got 2 other personal questions before you, or 2 other folks before you, but then we'll get to that. It's true. No, honestly, I like both y'all, so I hope y'all get along a little bit better. All right. What message does Khalid need, please? Two of Wands in the reverse. Prince of Wands. Or the Knight of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 6 of Swords. I don't like this. I feel like someone has betrayed you. I don't know that it's like cheating on you. I feel like this is with words. Someone has said something, shared a secret of yours that you asked them to be quiet about, or is talking negatively about you. They feel threatened or frustrated with you or by you. It could be because they feel like they have to compete with you. But more so, I feel like this is someone who is just combative. I feel like they pick a lot of fights. King of Pentacles in the reverse, 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords in the reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. 2s and 6s. More on the 6s. Okay. Your life gets easier when you leave this person behind. I don't know if this is like a family member and you need to go no contact for a little while, but I do feel like you've known this person for a while. They are consistently dealing with problems they created for themselves. Like, they could make their life a lot easier for themselves, but they choose not to. So we have the 2 of Swords in the reverse, which is decisive energy. This is like, okay, so here's the crossroads. Am I going right or left? What am I doing? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't like. This is a loss that you don't see coming because of this person. So you have an opportunity to, it's like an exit ramp off the highway to avoid further problems, further betrayal, But you have to be honest with yourself about who you're dealing with. That this person is not going to change, or that they kind of enjoy making the problems for people, or disappointing people. This is someone who does not currently possess the strength to right the problems within that cause them to lash out. You don't deserve to be around this person. It's like they're, okay, what is, I think it's a Russian dance where they cross their arms and then they're like kicking out, you know? I feel like instead of walking, this person moves like that and they kick a bunch of people. It's like, I could walk like a normal person, but then I would never inflict any pain on people. So I'm going to walk around like that instead. Like, they make things more difficult than they need to be. So is this someone that needs to be blocked? Yes, block this person already. They're going to be uppity. They're going to throw a fight or throw a temper tantrum. That's fine. Your life improves when this person's no longer in it. When you block this person, I feel like specifically your money improves. This is a person who's willfully immature. And I feel like it's been really difficult for you to decide how to handle the situation because you genuinely care about this person. But what if I told you that losing you might be what they need to realize that it's time for them to grow up? What if you're enabling them to stay the way that they have been, right? I'm telling you, y'all will get along. In my opinion. Y'all could be besties and you don't even know it. All right, I hope that helps, Khalid. You do not deserve to be treated the way this person would like to treat you. So I'm sending you protective energy. Hello, Ruben. What's up? Lemonade also helped me realize that the storm in Forrest Gump is literally Hurricane Carmen. So that's pretty great, right? So we got Skemmy up next. Hello, LA. Most, I would say, are between $5 and $10. You're welcome, Khalid. I hope that helps. So Skemmy's asking for some random cards to be pulled. What else do we have for Skemmy? Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles. You got two people interested in you. And it's going to cause a problem if you don't, what do they call it when you... So I tried to grow carrots, and they all turned out to be, like, this big, okay? Because I planted too many of them. Apparently you're supposed to, like... What is the word when you, like, do stuff, and then you're like, oh, just kidding, we need to pull some of that back. I can't think of the right word. I'm sorry. It's not there. But there is an actual word for it where you're like, oh, no, we got to thin it out. It's kind of like that, but it's more specific to gardening. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have an issue where there's like an overflow of interested parties, okay? They're like, oh, you're so hot. And you're like, that's great. Okay. I got to figure out if I like either of these people, if I want to be with either of these people. I do feel like one of them's a little bit more attractive and one of them's a little bit more emotionally mature. But when this happens, do not take too much time to focus, because I do think you could be in a situation where you're trying to be respectful or communicative, or like, I'm not trying to like lie to anyone, I'm just dating, trying to get to know a couple people. When you get to know these two, I feel like it's like consecutive. Like I went on a date 2 days ago and I'm going on a different date today with somebody else. But you have to be a little bit focused on making a decision quickly, and it's like it's putting pressure on you or giving you anxiety because you're like, I know I can't like continue to like talk to both of these individuals for like, 10 months. I got to figure out what's going on. I got to figure out who is healed or who is actually like good for me, right? Is this in April? Towards the end. 28th seems to be most likely. But this is saying have confidence in your ability to communicate in a way where you can suss out which of these individuals is more likely to be a good partner. I do feel like one of them is a good, like will be your next relationship. But you may struggle to like figure out like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Which one is a better like fit for what I'm looking for? Be patient. You're going to figure it out. Yeah, there's someone here who's a good fit for you. I do feel like the letter S is important. Watch you meet like Susie and Stacy, and you're gonna be like, screw you, Carmen, that didn't help at all. Oh, the letter S is important. All right, maybe it's S for stop. Oh, S for skemmy. There we go. And I hope that helps. But I do feel like it's towards the end of the month. You meet 2 different people. But you might end up like initially feeling like this person's better for you, and then you change your mind and you're like, ugh. I see you kind of going back and forth a little bit. All right, we got Stevie up next. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Hello, Ronaldo. What's going on? All right, we're going to go with, this is the Bianco Nero. So Stevie's wondering, why does R still help me financially even if we're not together? Because R feels guilty. R feels remorse. Like I could have done things differently, or I could have been better to you, or you deserved better, or, I should have been more communicative or honest with you. I feel bad for how I treated you. And if there's any chance for us to be able to reconcile in the future, I know I need to be like on my best behavior right now. So I think this is someone who feels like if I treat you a little bit better than you expect right now, then maybe, just maybe we can figure out a way to make this work in the future. Yeah, so he's like, I guess I shouldn't assume gender. R is offering assistance with regards to finances because of guilt and a desire to potentially like have things go back to normal, or, maybe you won't be as mad at me, or maybe I won't get as much bad karma. I just see some really sad eyes. R still feels like you're the one. I know there's problems. I know it's complicated. I know there's a lot of things I need to do. But this is like, I just don't want you to hate me, or I don't want you to be so eager to walk away. The number 4 is important. You have 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the Emperor. This is someone who feels like they were selfish. I feel like I was impulsive or reckless. So I want to offer you some sort of stability or do something nice because like this person feels bad. So is Stevie aware of what R did? Like why they feel guilty? Yeah. But I don't think it's obvious. Like, I feel like you have a suspicion. I feel like you're not 100% certain that something happened, whether it's cheating or talking about you behind your back. But they feel bad about it. Well, there you go. Hello, Jamaica. How are you doing? Jeez. You're funny. I hope that helps, Stevie. And all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the giggles. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for checking out my candles. And I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.